Hi guys, we're gonna take out the J7 PHEV for a test drive. So let's go. Thanks to Jaecoo Damansara and Cluster Automobile, we get to test drive this car. So we are chasing the Omoda C9 up front. First impression, this car is very quiet in its EV mode. Below 40 kilometers per hour, this car will move, or rather will engage the EV mode, and only speeds upwards of 40 kilometers per hour you will get the car pushing or initiating the petrol engine. Yeah. So power is on the tap because very EV-like kind of response, initial response. So your pickup, you do not feel any lack of power. So on roads they are undulating because we are at factory areas. Let's see, take a corner. Whoa, yeah baby. Okay, another one. Let me just take the corner first before I give the comment. Okay, very nice. Through the corners, when you're taking corners at uneven roads, the car still balances itself. The suspension is much better than the ICE J7 or the normal J7. So the suspension system is slightly different from your normal J7 because this car comes with a 18.3 kilowatt hour battery. So this car is much heavier than your normal J7. So they have to put in a different set of suspension. And I would say that the suspension is much calmer and much more solid compared to the J7 petrol. Yeah. So let me take a quick acceleration. Power is to the tap lah. This car comes with a 1.5 engine. Nonetheless, it can make 141 horsepower, almost 200 Newton meters of torque. But what is more important is the electric motor. Electric motor comes with 201 horsepower and 300 plus Newton meters of torque, which we will rely mainly on. So combined, they have 347 and 525 Newton meters of torque. So very powerful car, almost Porsche-like kind of figures. Okay, but it comes with a different driving system, so it can't perform just like a Porsche lah, but very close. Okay, let's go for another quick acceleration. Look, the acceleration is awesome. So if you're considering the normal J7 or either between the J7 ICE or J7 PHEV, which is this one, if you drive very far every day, you need fuel economy, definitely this is your choice. If you are not so fussy on petrol and not so sensitive whether the government reduce the subsidy or doesn't, or remove the subsidy completely, you're not affected, then you can take the ICE. My quirk or my concern of this PHEV is it comes with another a slightly different system, which is the EV. But then again, this car runs largely or mostly on the EV motor. Yeah, so the petrol engine is actually just used as an ancillary to power the battery as well as to support the electric motor. So generally this is like an EV having a backup generator of a petrol engine. Okay, that's why the engine is a 1.5, they don't put in the 1.6. Yeah, so speeds below 40 kilometers an hour, what happens is this car will run completely in EV mode. 40 to 70, it will interchange. Interchange meaning to say that it will use the electric motor all the time, but then it will also engage the petrol engine to generate power for the electric motor. Yeah. So speeds above 80 kilometers per hour, both will be working in tandem to give power or maximum power to the car. So it depends on how you drive, where you drive, and how heavy your foot is on the pedal. Yeah. So now I'm going to talk about the handling of this car. The suspension is different from the petrol version of J7. This, because of the big battery, has better suspension, and I would feel that the ride is much calmer versus the petrol engine. Yeah, the J7 PHEV rides better and more calm compared to the ICE. Yeah, when you take corners, this car has got lesser body sway compared to the ICE. When you go through humps, yellow lines and all, this car is more planted, okay, or rather less shaky lah, less, you know, woolly-poly. Okay, let's take a quick U-turn, see how this car performs. Okay, try. Ooh. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Not too bad, and acceleration is of course very rapid. Okay, this is EV acceleration, so it's very rapid. You get a bit of tire noise. That's because of the Camho tires lah. Yeah, I'm not very well versed with tires, so they claim that this is a mid-range tire, so I would take their word for it. Okay, yellow lines, uneven roads. The suspension can take a corner, almost 90-degree corner. This car is more planted versus the J7 petrol. Yeah. Okay, the brakes is also more grippy compared to the J7 petrol. So I'm comparing with the J7 because if you are looking at this car, you are asking the main question of whether you should buy this PHEV or you should buy the ICE. So the downside of buying this PHEV is this car is much heavier and more powerful than the ICE version of the J7, and therefore the first cost is actually your tires, because you will definitely be spending more on tires, and your tire will definitely wear out much earlier compared to a petrol J7. But on the other hand, the savings on the petrol should make up for it, and I would say that after wearing out the first batch of your Camho tires, you will definitely not go back to these Camho tires. Probably go and buy some Michelins or some Continentals or whatever. Yeah. So handling wise, it's much better than the petrol version of J7, and insulation wise, about the same, plus minus. It's already double glazed. Yeah. Let me open up the window for you. Okay, this is at the traffic light. No cars are moving, so you can't hear. Let's wait for the oncoming traffic to give you. Oh, very smelly lah. Very smelly. All the fumes from the diesel engine. Okay, let's wait for the traffic to come, and then I will open it. Okay, motorbikes. Okay, this is with the windows down, yeah. Okay, windows down. Lorry coming, so I will wind up the window. Let's see if we can hear the lorry. Hey? Okay, lorry coming. Can you see? It cuts off a lot. Almost 60 to 70% of the noise from outside. So the double glazed window really works, but not as excellent as your Mercedes S500 or your BMW 7 Series lah. But it still works lah. Okay, versus conventional cars like the old HRV, Toyota Corolla Cross, the old CRV, cabin noise is much less in this car. Yeah, so Toyota Corolla Cross, if you were to sit down there, is going to be much noisier than here. So it gives you a bit of serenity and peacefulness, especially after your work or before your work, especially if you're highly strung position. You're in a highly strung position, you're an auditor, you're a CEO, you're a COO. Of course, CEO, COO wouldn't be driving this kind of car. You're an auditor, you're an accountant, you are middle management, every day kena tekan by your boss. Okay, so you should buy this kind of car to calm you down on your way to work and on your way home. Okay, sound system wise, excellent. The Sony sound system is excellent for normal people. What do I mean by normal people? If you were to come from a Toyota Vios, Toyota Altis, Honda Civic, you get this kind of sound system, you get this kind of ride handling quality, life is perfect, life is good. Even if you come from the old CRV, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021 CRV, this is already an upgrade in terms of cabin insulation, handling, sound system, infotainment, heads-up display. What car gives you a heads-up display 160,000? Not many. Yeah, not many. So a worthwhile proposition. Okay, gives you 1,000 kilometers on one tank of petrol. Yeah, so we just wanted to see the handling, the feel of the car, and definitely it's much better than your petrol engine Jaecoo. Yeah, but if you are one of those who are not liking the EV proposition, you can always go and consider. Okay, check out the cameras, boy. So for people who are above 45, cannot park your car straight, this is definitely a very big help. Yeah. Okay, so I can even see whether I'm very near the drain. So you can see the lines. So you can see here, you can even see here, top view. Yeah. So it's amazing. So I'm not very confident, so I take a side view. Okay, so now I don't want. I want to see a 3D. So I know that I will not hit the drain. Can you see? So these are technology where the Toyota Corolla Cross don't have, the HRV may not have, but all the China cars definitely can give you. So check out the back. Okay, as you go, you can see how close you are. So the system is so smart that it switches to what is important. Yeah, so okay, I'm done. Right, so wireless charger and all the rest. Check out my walk around video, you will get a complete look of this car. So you know how the car works. This car works largely on the electric motor powered by the generator of your petrol engine, and that's why you can go about more than 1,000 kilometers. So any question, leave it in our comment. Thank you very much. First time seeing our video, do like and subscribe. Thank you very much. See you again. Bye bye.